everyone come together. Yes, of course. On behalf of the family of Rachitam, very sorry that lost the leader of the family, the father of the children, and the husband of wife. But please look at this way that คุณหมอบวร after he born, he trained himself under the guidance of his parents, and he went to study to become a doctor at the Srividesdhammakun school many 10 years ago. And after that, he helped many patients that went to see him when have ill sickness, including myself. I used to see him many years ago, and he was very kind doctor. That's why many patients in Riverside and many areas went to see him to ask him to help when anyone suffer because of the suffering. If we look at the life as the normal, a person who studied, finished from school, and continue to do whatever work that that person select. But if we see deeper, we would see the very importance of things that a person did. If a person try to maintain his goodness by helping others, have a lot of value in that, but maybe because it's just normal for life, we do not see the importance of it. I would like to share you one story about a man who want to search for the truth. At that time he was 17 years, and he went to the country, if I do not miss, to Pakistan. And he started himself already 3-4 days, and he want to know what he feel. And after 4-5 days, he felt that he can take anything from others to survive. He never be that kind of person. He normally very humble. You see, when a person feel very hungry, that person can do some harm to others, just try to survive. But luckily that there was a woman at his mother's age help him to bring him home and ask her son to give him 2 sets of clothes, and also give about 2 days of meal. And after that, that man went ahead to Thailand, and then he became a monk. One day he thought that, oh, what happened to me? I always thought about that woman in Pakistan that give me 7 meals and 2 sets of clothes. But I never think about my mother that raised me up, give me life, and give me everything that I name. I never think about that much. So then he changed his mind, try to do better for his mom. One day he called his mom in England and said, well, I would like you to bring you here, then I can have more time to take care of you. The mother said, well, whenever you think about me, you can come to see me, but I don't want to go there. I bring up this story to remind ourselves that whenever we have a chance to do any good thing for each other, for our parents, we should go ahead, do it, because maybe too late for us to do anything, because since we live together for so long, maybe we didn't realize, because we see each other every day. So then, in case of คุณหมอบวร that did help many patients for so many 10 years, this very value, very good, very important things in his life, that he did help a lot of people that come to see him. The teaching of our Buddha is the teaching for life. So that's why we should apply the teaching to our daily life. I would like to share you some teaching that would help us to gain more happier. Most of us would divide time. So this is the time for us to work, and this is the time for us to enjoy. But if we could apply any time, the time that we working, the time that we enjoy, with the teaching of our Lord Buddha, I would like to share you something that support. We are working in the restaurant. Our duty is to serve others. At the same time, we can bring the teaching to practice. For example, the teaching of the Buddha to gain the success. Anyone who use this teaching to train himself will be a success in life. First of all, we should find what we like the most to do. And before we find the most we like to do, we should get enough information that that kind of work that we are going to do could help us to survive for a long time. Then after we select, like I told you before, ask you to work in the restaurant to serve others. Then we like the way that we serve others. At the same time that we try to entertain others as our customer to eat at our restaurant, try to make them enjoy, try to make them happy. But please do not forget our own self, that we should be happy at that moment too. Try to smile, try to laugh to yourself. And we call in Dhamma that chanta, means you like the work that you are doing, and send the message to yourself to gain happiness at that moment that you serve others. And if you have that feeling, the real feeling of love, the work that you are doing, then would help you to get another step of training that called diligence. Diligence will come after you like the work that you do. Then you're going to enjoy whatever duty that you do. So this we do not to separate, do not have to separate that this is the time for us to hiding ourselves, try to meditate or whatever. We can meditate at that moment. We can purify our own mind. And then go to the next. Go to the next that whatever we do, we not just only do as our own duty, but put the mind in that work. Whatever we work, put the mind in there. You will see the feeling of sweetness in there, because it's not just the duty, but we do by heart. We do because we enjoy to do it. We enjoy to help others. We enjoy to continue our work. And then to the next, that the work that we do all the time, try to look at the detail. Maybe we think to ourselves that we may have something to do better, to use the same amount of the time, and then we can gain more benefit of the work that we do. So this we call the way that we can be really success in whatever we work. And we would gain at least two things. First, we gain the most benefit of working. Second, we gain happiness by step. So that's why the great teacher in the South, หลวงพ่อพุทธทาส said that working is the very good time to train your Dhamma. So that means that at the time that you work, you associate with many people, many kind of people. Then that is very good time for you to train yourself. If you can pass that step, that means you use the working career for your practicing the teaching of the Buddha. And then you will see the benefit of it, that whenever you work or you enjoy, you still have the teaching of the Buddha with you. Then our life will be very safe. And if we look at the teaching of the Buddha, many 84,000 principles. But in that 84,000 principles, we can group into only 3 groups. The group of ethical conduct. Understand your own speech, your own deed. Use it in the right before you react by deed or by speech. And then discipline your mind, way to train your mind. And then the wisdom. These 3 groups of training. If anyone understands, that means we practicing all the teaching of the Buddha. And that 3 group of training, we can talk only one. That means do not careless. Whatever we do, we always care. We always aware about whatever we're going to do. So anyway, tonight, everyone come together to spend time to support the family of Kun Tipawan Ratitham. That really nice of us that join together. And I would like to invite everyone to concentrate for 1 minute and make a wish by the power of the Phrakru Gem, the Buddha, the teaching of the Buddha, and the community of monks, also wholesome, that everyone produced, which Kun Mo Bawon, who passed away, to realize that we get together to share our own merit to him, which him to be very well, very happy in his new world.